Class 12th, subject physics, 15th chapter, structure of atoms and nuclei. From this chapter, let us see what is nuclear energy. So, nuclear energy is the energy released when nuclei undergo a nuclear reaction. Nuclear energy is the energy released when the nuclei undergo a nuclear reaction, that is, when a nucleus or a pair of nuclei, due to the interaction, undergo a change in their structure, resulting in new nuclei and generating energy in this process. That means either one nucleus or pair of nuclei will undergo a change in their structure due to their interaction, and it will result in the formation of new nuclei, and some energy will be generated in this process. The energy generated in chemical reaction is of the order of few electron volt, while the energy generated in nuclear reaction is of the order of few mega electron volt. Thus, for same weight of the nuclei, the nuclear energy release is about 1,000,000 times greater than the chemical energy. The nuclear reactions release nuclear energy by two different processes. So, energy release by the nuclear reactions will take place by two different ways. First one is the nuclear fission. Nuclear fission, it is the process in which a heavy nucleus is broken. It is splitted into two nuclei of smaller masses. That is, in case of nuclear fission, a heavy nucleus is splitted or is broken into two lighter nuclei, and the energy will be released in this process. Similarly, second way is the nuclear fusion. Nuclear fusion, this is the process in which two lighter nuclei undergo nuclear reaction and fuse together to form a heavier nucleus. So in case of nuclear fusion, two lighter nuclei combine together to form a heavier nucleus, and the energy is released again in this process. Both nuclear fission and nuclear fusion are the nuclear reactions. And now let us see the nuclear fission. What is that nuclear fission along with its example? We know that the binding energy per nucleon depends upon the mass number of the nuclei. Already we have studied that the binding energy per nucleon depends upon the mass number of the nuclei. This quantity, that is binding energy per nucleon, measures the stability of the nuclei. Most of the heavy nuclei are unstable and decay into two smaller mass nuclei. So we have seen that uranium, having its mass number 236, is having its binding energy per nucleon again small, and it is unstable, and therefore we can say that most of the heavy nuclei are unstable and decay into two smaller mass nuclei, that is into lighter nuclei. The process in which a heavy nucleus breaks into two lighter nuclei with the release of the energy is called as nuclear fission. The process in which a heavy nucleus breaks into two lighter nuclei with the release of the energy is called as the nuclear fission, and this nuclear fission is a source of the nuclear energy. Now let us consider the nuclear fission in case of uranium, whose atomic number is 92 and mass number is 236. So this uranium can undergo fission in several ways, producing different pairs of daughter nuclei and generating different amounts of energy in this process. So uranium-236 will undergo the nuclear fission by different ways, and hence it will form different pairs of daughter nuclei along with different amounts of energy will be generated there in this process. Now some of its decay are as follows. Some of the decay which takes place in case of uranium are shown here. So if you consider this uranium, when it is decaying, at that time it will give rise to daughter nuclei as iodine and yttrium, having their mass numbers 137 and 97 respectively, along with 2 neutron. Similarly, for second it is given as uranium. When it is decaying, at that time it will give rise to again 2 daughter nuclei like barium and krypton, having their mass numbers as 140 and 94, along with 2 neutron. Similarly, in the third case, uranium, when it is decaying, it will give rise to 2 daughter nuclei again, that is antimony and niobium, having their mass numbers as 133 and 99, along with 4 neutron. So in this way, when uranium undergoes decay, at that time it will give rise to the lighter nuclei as the daughter nuclei along with some of the neutrons. Now here I represents iodine, Y yttrium, then Ba barium, Kr krypton, Sb antimony and Nb niobium. These are the daughter nuclei, that is lighter nuclei, which are formed during the decay of uranium-236. So this will be regarding the nuclear fission which takes place in case of the uranium-236. So in this way, in case of uranium, the formation of energy will take place. Now some of the daughter nuclei produced in this case are not stable. So if you consider these daughter nuclei, then in some of the cases these daughter nuclei produced are not stable, and therefore they further decay to produce more stable nuclei. So further again there will be decay of these daughter nuclei so as to form the stable nuclei. The energy produced in fission process is in the form of kinetic energy of the products. The energy which is produced in this nuclear fission process is in the form of kinetic energy of the products. Now let us see next point, that is uranium nuclear reactor. Uranium nuclear reactor. What is that? Uranium nuclear reactor. So in case of nuclear reactor, now the nuclear reactor is a device in which the nuclear fission is carried out. the nuclear reaction takes place here in case of nuclear reactor, and therefore the nuclear reactor is a device in which nuclear fission is carried out. So the basic principle of this uranium nuclear reactor is based on the nuclear fission, and therefore the nuclear reactor is a device in which the nuclear fission is carried out in a controlled manner to produce energy in the form of heat, which is then converted into electricity. So in case of reactor, first of all, energy is produced in the form of heat energy, and then that heat energy is converted into electricity. In uranium reactor, uranium having its mass number 235 is used as the fuel. Generally, uranium 235 is used as the fuel in case of this uranium nuclear reactor. Now it is bombarded with slow neutrons. This uranium 235 is bombarded with slow neutrons to produce uranium having its mass number 236, which undergoes nuclear fission. It will undergo nuclear fission. That is, due to the bombardment of the slow neutrons on uranium 235, it is converted into uranium 236 to have the nuclear fission. Now in this case, the chain reaction takes place. Chain reaction. So what is that chain reaction? We know that the neutrons are produced in nuclear fission. Neutrons are produced in nuclear fission. Now some neutrons or some reactions, now if you consider some of the reactions, then the neutrons which are produced in this process will be different. That is, some reactions produce 2 neutrons while other will produce 3 or 4 neutrons. That is, in case of nuclear reactions, the number of neutrons produced will be different, either 2 or 3 or 4. The average number of neutrons per reaction can be shown to be 2.7. So as the number of neutrons produced are different, therefore we will consider their average value, and therefore the average number of neutrons per reaction can be shown to be 2.7. Now these neutrons are then in turn absorbed by the other uranium 235. The neutrons are in turn absorbed by other uranium 235 nuclei to produce uranium 236, which undergoes nuclear fission and produce further 2.7 neutrons per fission. So per fission 2.7 neutrons will be produced. The number of neutrons produced and therefore the number of uranium 236 nuclei produced can increase quickly. So in this process, the number of neutrons produced as well as the number of uranium nuclei produced will increase quickly, and this is called as the chain reaction. It will be called as a chain reaction. Such chain reaction leads to fast increase in the number of fissions. So with the help of the chain reaction, the number of fissions will quickly increase, and there will be sudden increase in the amount of energy produced. The amount of energy produced will also suddenly increase, and this leads to an explosion. As there is sudden increase in the number of fissions as well as sudden increase in the amount of energy produced, and therefore it will give rise to an explosion. So in the blasting of bomb, this chain reaction will be useful, that is explosion of the bomb. Now let us see the next nuclear reaction, that is nuclear fusion. Nuclear fusion. So what is that nuclear fusion? Let us see what is nuclear fusion. When two lighter nuclei come very close together, when two lighter nuclei come very close to each other, then they undergo nuclear reaction and form a heavier nucleus. And this reaction is called as nuclear fusion. When two lighter nuclei come very close together and then they undergo nuclear reaction and form a heavier nucleus, this reaction is called as nuclear fusion. The heavier nuclei will have higher binding energy per nucleon. The heavier nuclei will have higher binding energy per nucleon than the reactants, and the energy of the order of mega electron volt is released in this process. So very high energy is released in this process of nuclear fusion, the process in which two nuclei fuse together to form a heavier nucleus accompanied by a release of nuclear energy is called as nuclear fusion. So nuclear fusion will be defined as the process in which the two nuclei, that is two lighter nuclei, fuse together, that is combined together to form a heavier nucleus, which is accompanied by a release of nuclear energy, is called as nuclear fusion. The fusion takes place in several steps, and the effective reaction is given as, the effective reaction of this nuclear fusion is given as, there are 4 protons, it will get converted into alpha particles along with 2 electrons, then plus neutrinos and plus 26.7 mega electron volt energy will be released. So in this way that nuclear fusion will take place, and this is the effective reaction in case of nuclear fusion. The reactions, if you consider these reactions, then these reactions takes place inside the sun. So heat energy we get from the sun, it is due to nuclear fusion. So inside the sun, this nuclear fusion reaction takes place, and hence large amount of energy is given out. So this will be regarding this nuclear fusion.